Snapping her fingers and a shuffling her feet, singing do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. She looks good. She looks fine. I can't get her off my mind. So I diddy dum diddy do. Hi, Twigs. Mommy, Daddy love you. Hello, Tiggy Wiggy. Daddy gonna wash this frying pan and make some hot Sammies. Yeah, like a panini press. Daddy is a master chef. You are right. There she was, just a walking down the street, singing do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Snapping her fingers and a shuffling her feet, singing do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Oh, it's raining, baby. We got rain. We got rain. It's about time. These damn droughts are blowing my mind. We didn't have very much rain in May. Gonna say what's going on. Hey, 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 hey. So I'm thinking the way that the earth works, they don't want you to know. Right? They don't want you to know the way the earth works. For many reasons, folks. But the main one would consist, if you understood how it works, you would ask a lot more questions. Singing do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. I'm just washing the cat's plate. He knows it. He's about to eat. He's having a good time telling me off. Summertime now, I gotta wash the cat plate every 6 hours, but that's okay. I love my cat. I hope you guys are doing something nice for your pets, making sure they have clean water dishes, clean food bowls. You'll end up at the vet's office if you don't. Yeah, Daddy loves you. You got this sucker spotless, is scalding hot water on here. A little bit of dish soap. Boy, you're a lucky cat, man. Meow. Alright, thanks. Here it is, buddy. Fresh food. Coming right up. See? Here it is. Your favorite fancy feast, buddy. It's your fancy cat, me. First we make the cat breakfast. Then we make humans breakfast, because cats can't feed themselves. Be good to your pets, right? Be good to your furry friends that take care of you. Yes, I love you. I love you, Tiggy Wiggy. Oh, guys, we got fresh ravioli here we did. I'm going to put the lid on that. about ravioli is it's really tasty. But you gotta know your limits, right? You gotta. I almost OD'd on ravioli the other day. Not gonna lie. So we got this. She likes this. She likes this. She definitely likes this, and I think that's where we draw the line. Maybe a hair of this. She does like this. Walk on over. We're gonna make hot sandwiches today, folks. Hot and ready sandwiches. You already know. Good morning. We're gonna have kombucha. We're gonna have kombucha, our detox drinks, and we're just gonna get the day going. We're gonna really start this day amazing. You know, I want everyone to understand. Sometimes things screw up, right? People screw up, things screw up. You're tired. You're gonna make mistakes. If you're tired, try not to use heavy machinery or talk to your wife, because it could lead to a divorce or worse. I don't know what's worse than a divorce. So, now that you have that done, yeah, like I had some bad news come over me the other day, and then it threw me out of a loop, and before you know it, it's Monday. I got the bad news on Sunday. So, I'm not very happy with the bad news, but making the best of it, right? Making the best of it. This world is, like I said, heaven and hell is all right here wrapped into one day sometimes. You never know what part of the day you're going to get. If it's a heavenly day or a helly day. You are a tough person and you can handle it, right? We all have had stuff to deal with. Some people have a lot more to deal with than others. Some people never get to wear Nike Air Jordans, you know what I mean? Some people walk around barefoot all their life, and they're way tougher than I am. I think there's two people on the face of the earth tougher than I am. Both are women. Oh! So, my wife's very tough. She's a tough lady. Strong lady. My mom is very tough. My mother goes scuba diving every year in the ocean. Does your mom? That is my genetics. That is where Papa comes from, yes. You love eating? Good. Go get your water. Yeah, Daddy making hot Sammies now. One thing I want you all to understand is I'm a super, super hottie, alright? We're going to turn the pan on low. We're going to get that rye bread yo-yo. When you're making hot Sammies, one thing I just want you to understand is take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. You're going to screw it all up. Okay? Grab yourself a couple of sheets of paper towel. Okay? Use that. Use one on the oven. Gets the oven. I have a glass top. Gets the oven really nice and, super spotless. Today we're doing the kitchen this afternoon, and then I'm doing the dining room, mopping the floors, and then vacuuming, of course. I already vacuumed last night, so I'll vacuum later on. And I vacuumed at midnight or something like that. The wife actually started vacuuming in the bedroom at 11 or something, 11:30, and then I finished up the living room and hallways and bathroom, dining room, spare rooms, stuff like that. Made it nice, and now here we are, okay? Breakfast. Breakfast consists of good, healthy things. You want to put kombucha, protein shakes, a little bit of marble Russian rye bread in your bod. And you just want to enjoy the day, right? Sometimes you get good news, sometimes you get bad news, right? Sometimes you get bad news at first, and then you get the good news. Oh, it's actually nothing. You know what I mean? So you just gotta make the best of it, I think is a good term. So you've got bread here, okay? We're gonna turn this bread into some wild sandwiches. We use the nice slices, mid loaf, I like to call them, for sandwiches. These are the little bit wider slices of bread. These are the ones that are really gonna turn heads when you make sandwiches, okay? So we're gonna start off with, I did see some very nice sandwiches made the other day. That was pretty incredible, but unfortunately I couldn't eat any of them, but that's how she goes. That's how she goes. I didn't go there for food either. I mean, I don't go places so I can eat food. I'm vegan. I don't expect anybody to cater to me. I learned a long time ago nobody likes vegans. Not a fucking person likes vegans. They like to make fun of vegans is about all. And that's downright shameful. You know what that's like? That's like, well, it is. It's like the color of my skin is different than yours, so you make fun of me, right? That's what, when you make fun of a vegan, I can't change the fact that I don't want to eat meat, right? If you can't recognize that, there's something sick in your head. Because you don't feel, but I do. Do you get that? You get how fucked up that is? I can't be part of that circle, so. I have seen so many condescending people in my time. And then there's people who have no clue about health, and they try and spout to you, again, what they heard on TV, which is, again, very sick, right? That's like me saying what I heard on TV and telling you, holy fuck, you wouldn't like what I heard on TV, bud. I get it the opposite. What you get, I get the opposite. I play it back and I reverse it, and I'm like, well, if they're telling you this, think about how full the hospitals are right now. Does that make sense? Right? Show me all the bodies from Blazing 420. Show me all the bodies right now. Liquor, they're everywhere, right? But you get drunk alcoholics putting down people who blaze, right? You get drunks, alcoholics who have ruined entire families, but they don't compare themselves at all to them. They think they're better. The world is so fucked up, man. The day I realized how fucked up the world was the day I stepped back and said, I no longer want to be part of what you guys are. And I realized early on how dangerous lies can be. Lies are extremely dangerous. Look at most of your healths right now. Look at the health, look at the state of your health right now. And remember, you were told what to eat to get healthy, right? Why are you so dumpy? I am almost 50 years old. I can run faster than most 30-year-olds in the world. Why are you so dumpy? But I'm not. My smart scale tells me I'm exactly what I should be for my age. I highly doubt most meat eaters are going to hop on a scale today. Most drunk meat eaters are going to hop on a scale. It's going to tell you how sickly you are. Remember that. It's going to tell you how sickly you are. So, when my smart scale that's full of technology that doctors approve, you know, this scale, they use these scales in hospitals right now, all around the world, to verify what, you know, they can clearly see with the numbers on the piece of paper there that says you're fat or you're lazy or this and everything, right? High blood pressure, whatever you got. Vegans are not very fat. If you look at what kills people in this world, it's visceral fat. So vegans are going to have a very, very low visceral fat. Very low.
I will have some of the lowest visceral fat for my age group as a man in Manitoba, bar none. So the proof is in the pudding. I can bench press my body weight over my fucking head, or I can military press it over my head. You can't do half your body weight over your head. I am a monster. You guys are learning how to walk while I'm learning how to fly. We not same. But yeah, like, people loved to make fun of me back in the day. Now all these people are so useless. So useless. And it's only going to get worse. Year by year, it's going to get very, very much worse for people. Vegans are the future. And if you don't understand that, go make your funeral arrangements now. First thing you want to do is grab the mustard. We finished the Sammys, by the way, while I yelled at you guys the whole time. I didn't yell at you. I just simply said how I felt, right? I feel like a lot of people make fun of vegans, right? I've seen it, right? I've seen it. Nice, funny jokes, right? But then you look at their waistbands, and you're like, holy fuck, are you fat? And you're making fun of me? That's called deflecting. That's called deflecting. When you're so unhappy with yourself, you choose to be a dark rain cloud towards everybody else, nitpicking everything because you're embarrassed of the way you look, but you'd rather not have anyone point out the way you look, so you quickly point out all the other imperfections in the group. Biggest losers of them all. Deflectors are people I can never hang out with, ever. I grew up with deflectors. I grew up with dudes that had tiny dinks, and like their girlfriends were like, yeah, it doesn't even go in. And I was like, oh my, what do you mean it doesn't even, like, how? Like, he's 3 years older than me. I'm like, show her mine. She's like, what the that's 3 times bigger than his. I'm like, let's go. This will fit in there. Let's go. I got a huge dong. That's part of health, eh? Men's libido is a serious example of how I crush meat eaters in the bed all day, every day. While you're eating steaks, I'm banging your wife, bro. While you're eating fucking fajita taco meat, your chick's riding me, bro. Yeehaw! You can't beat me. What is going on? There's no children allowed in here, number one. So you're lying. But I'm going to report you right now, and we're going to have the police look into your channel. And, because this channel, it says not for kids. So you lied about your age on Google, and you can be criminally charged. So just so you know, if you are underage, you lied about your age on Google to get into this channel. So let's see what happens to you in a court of law right now. I'll have to contact local law enforcement too. It says here, important, if you believe you or others are in danger, please contact local law enforcement. So your parents are going to go to jail because they're allowing you to come onto an adult stream. So I'm going to screenshot this. And now we're going to timestamp it with another screenshot. And we're going to send this to the RCMP. You'll see. You want to fuck around? You want to create misinformation? I'll show you very, very quickly how much trouble you're going to get in. You have fucking no idea who I am. You're not going to fucking pin some weird shit on me. You have no idea who I am. Trust me when I say they're watching. And what you're doing is highly, highly illegal. And I can actually sue you once I find out your name for what you did today. I can sue you by law. So just remember, folks, if you're out there, if you're in England, if you're in America, me in Canada, I don't have to go to your country to sue you. The police will hand you a piece of paper and you will have to go down to a police station. You will get criminally charged, and then I will sue you after I have your name. Do you understand what I just said? You feeble fucks. Fear me.